everyone, this is Catherine from Catherine's Granny Squares. Welcome back to my old subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, click that subscribe button. You'll be very welcome. Now, this video is going to be showing you how the mood blanket that I'm doing is coming along. We're at the end of January, just into February. And as you can see, it's looking nice and bright, which was my objective because I do want to focus on positive thoughts and happenings, events, etc. And I think I've got the sun right in my eyes. Let me just move a little bit, that's it. So I've decided at the end of the month to put a row of lemon. I've got the lemon I'm using here, very pale lemon, just to define the end of each month. We're a couple of days into February, so I've done a couple of rows, and you'll see this nice pink pop. That's because I collected my glasses, and for me personally it's a big deal having my eyes tested, picking new frames, picking them up, hoping they look all right, etc. That's the dog. We've got mail, that's lovely. Do like mail. And yes, so I decided to put a row of pink as a nice row of brightness for picking up my new glasses, which I should be wearing in probably my next video, or the one after at least. So I only picked them up today. I'm not doing ends as tassels. I'm doing the ends just sewing them in. Now, as Krista says in her temperature blanket video, that does make for a bit of a thicker end of your blanket, edge of your blanket. So I've just done one row of double crochet, and just to see how it's going to look with obviously a border, more than one row of double crochet, but I just did that just as a little edging. And I will be making a proper border. I thought, shall I do it as I go along? But I think probably I won't. I'll maybe do a few months this time. I'm not really sure how many months I'm going to carry on this blanket, to be perfectly honest. But at the moment, I'm enjoying doing it. I find it relaxing, and I can focus on the positivity of the thought or happening that I'm doing at that time. So I think that's all I wanted to say about my mood blanket. And the other thing I wanted to share today was how the progress I'm making on my niece's cardigan. I've done the body and I'm now on the ribbon. Love doing ribbon. So I've done that at the front and it's starting around the back. The next part of the pattern is going to be joining the sleeves. I think that might be a bit of a challenge for me, but I'm certainly going to have a go. I'm also still progressing with my shawl, and I've had to order some more yarn in for that, so I shall share that on the opening of that yarn when it comes. Wanted to keep it up with the same colourway and texture. That shawl is the one that I'm making using a pattern from this book that I showed you before, Crochet in a Weekend by Selena Backer. Great little book. I'm enjoying doing that when I'm watching television of an evening. Talking about watching television, the football was on the other night. Not a great football fan, so I decided to make these slippers while the family were watching the football. And these are a bonnet pattern. I've added on the little motif at the front there. I've used scrap yarn. I do love the way they've come out. You can see it's all different colours of yarn and I love it. And it was slippers, isn't it, or gloves? You make one, you've done it, and then you've got to make the other one. But it is such a fun pattern, it really is, and I can see myself doing more. I'm going to use them probably when I'm visiting I can just fold them up, put them in my bag, and that'd be great. I'm also making some little mittens for my granddaughter, but I'm not sure about the size, so I've got one as a template, and I'll get her little hand and then see how it's going to be. I feel I'm going to be making that smaller, so I diverged on those two projects on the weekend and did my shawl, my blanket, and some of the cardigan. I also saw Jada in Stitches has put out a granny cluster hexagon motif video, and she's made it into a bag. I'm going to be looking at that as well. I did say to her that looked very interesting, and I was going to have a look at that. So I think that's all I was going to share with you. The main objective was to give you my mood blanket update. The only other thing I wanted to say, and I want to say this, I do like looking at other videos, other podcasters and fellow YouTubers, crochet and knitting videos. And I just feel humbled that people are still looking at my small channel. So thank you all. I do appreciate that immensely, that people are looking at my small channel when there's so much out there. So anyway, I will see you all again shortly, probably with the unwrapping of the yarn that I've had to buy for the shawl. And I'm going to do, did I say I'm going to do a monthly video at least with the update on the mood blanket. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. If you're making a mood or temperature blanket, I hope it's going as you want it to go, and I will see you all shortly. Bye from now. Bye.